Hi everybody, welcome to the Hermit's Moon Daily Card Pull. We're going to talk about what we need to focus on today to have the best day possible. And I hope that you will stay tuned to the end of the video where you are invited to ask your angels a question and I will pull a card for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. If you're new here, I would love for you to please like and subscribe. Let's get going and see what we need to focus on today. First, we're going to pull our 3 tarot cards. Okay, right out the gate, we have the 7 of Swords, the card of deception, betrayal, feeling like you're being robbed of something. And it doesn't have to be a tangible thing, like a physical thing in the world, like, you know, an item, a car, anything. It can just be somebody robbing you of your peace and your joy. Or it could be you possibly doing this. But this is a card that shows up when we need to be on guard and when we need to really take inventory of things. And we also have the King of Wands. This is Leo energy when I read. So think about being the boss of your life, being a leader, and being a caring leader at that. It's a fire sign with the wands. So get excited about what you're trying to call into your life and then take action and do that. It's up to you to make it happen, not anybody else. And finally, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, this is a card of success. We have 2 Wands cards here. Fire energy on the table. Get excited. We have the progression from the Page to the King. That in and of itself is exciting to me because that's telling us that we're making progress. And if you are using these readings like I intended them to be for, we're thinking about the next 6 months, what we want that time to look like and what we want to draw to us, how we can use the law of attraction to help us. So this is the part of the reading where I pull a clarifier. This one jumped, so we're going to take it. Okay, the 2 of Swords. We have a decision to make. And we've been putting this off, I think, because you notice how she's got those blinders on. Maybe we've been turning a blind eye to someone that we know is taking something from us, either something physical or just, like I said earlier, our peace or our happiness. But it's time for us to make a decision on how we want to deal with this. Do you want to still go through life letting someone take advantage of you? Or do you want to step in and stop the bleeding, so to speak? Now, this is also possibly you being the culprit of, you know, maybe you're hurting your own self. Maybe it has something to do with you or another person. But it's time for you to acknowledge what you're doing and then put a stop to it. Live more harmoniously and with integrity. Okay, let's get a clarifier for our King of Wands. And guys, I'm sorry. I am struggling with my voice this week. Hoping it heals soon. Okay, we have the Moon card. All right, this is the card about confusion, fears. Maybe you're afraid to step into that leadership role because it's going to give you accountability, or maybe you just don't know what to do. But this is Pisces energy as well, so it's about using our intuition. And I think it's going to be important for you to listen to your instincts if you are really going to harness this King of Wands energy and be that dynamic leader that you're calling for yourself in your life. Could be confirmation if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you have someone in your life that's a Pisces. This is Leo energy and Pisces energy. And notice it's fire and water. So a lot of alchemy. You might have to blend these 2 things. Blend the fire in your belly or the excitement that you have along with the intuition that is needed in order for you to be successful. Okay, that Page of Wands, more fire energy. This one's trying to jump. We're going to take it. The 3 of Swords. Okay, it might be that you are afraid to get excited about your goal or your dream because maybe in the past it just never happened. Ask yourself why that is. Go ahead and sit with this energy of heartbreak and disappointment and learn the lesson. Why were you unsuccessful in the past? Did you have bad habits that were holding you back, like procrastination, maybe not being disciplined enough? But if you can move away from the heartbreak and move into the energy of the Page of Wands, which is about success, everything you touch turning to gold. That's where you're going to experience progress and manifestation. Now let's go ahead. Let's pull a focus card for us for the day. What is something that we need to hear? Okay, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. There was a time in my life when I was seeing foxes everywhere, and it was right before some big decisions needed to be made in my life and in my husband's life. We relocated 800 miles, but that took a lot of, it was fast-moving energy, decisions that needed to be made. We need to really define what we wanted out of life. And I want to remind you that in the Lenormand deck, the Fox card can also be about, well, not necessarily the Lenormand deck, but I also equate this card with deception. And remember, we have the Seven of Swords. So I also feel like this card is telling you to deal with a deception, or if you have been feeling like there's been someone around you who's been deceptive, or you're letting something or someone rob you of your joy. It doesn't have to be a person. It can also be a situation. Let me just throw this out there. For instance, my husband is wanting to retire, and he feels like he is at a place in life where his job is robbing him of life and joy and happiness. So that job could represent the thing that's being deceptive in his life, or the thief in his life. So this card can also be about you dealing with the deceptions that are going on in your world. So just throwing that out there. Now, yesterday we pulled the Good Fortune card with our law of attraction. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. So I want you to trust that the universe has your back. The universe wants to bless you today. Let's pull another card, what we need to know. Believe. And I think I even used this card, or this word, yesterday when I pulled that card of good fortune. Belief is so important when we're working with the law of attraction. It's more about feeling like you already have something, believing in it, rather than wishing for it. I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. Okay, believe that you are in the energy of abundance and manifestation in order to draw that energy to you. The money that you want to come your way, the job you want, the love you want, whatever it is you're working on. Okay, here's the part of the reading where I am inviting you to focus on the question that you want to ask your angels. Take a moment, get grounded and centered. What is the answer that we need to hear, angels? No. Okay, this is interesting. Yesterday we pulled yes. Today we are hearing no. So it doesn't have to be the final answer on something. It may just be saying no, not right now. But it absolutely could be trying to steer you in a different direction. Putting your energy into something else. Remember that when God closes a door, he opens a window. So sometimes we are told no to protect us, and also to let us know that there's something better for us in laying in wait. So don't be discouraged by the no. For some of you, depending on what your question was, this might be a good thing. But just remember that no means I have something better in mind for you. Okay, guys, go out there and have a great day. Tune in tonight for my surrender card where we talk about what we need to release from our day. And I am sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Bye, guys.